according to the teachings of Christ, the key to greatness and whatever it is that you're trying to do is, first of all, is being grateful to God, recognizing all the wonderful things that God has done for you. And also, in recognition to that, you come to know that to whom much is given, much is required. So service become a key component to it. So for us, even though this is unprecedented, difficult moments, we recognize that God has been good to us. And yet there are other people who have not been as fortunate as we have. So as a group, we thought about it, and we want to end the year by being of service to others, by bringing out our best self. And for me, there's a particular project that I want to focus on. And each one of us has a particular project that they will focus on. But together, we as a church wants to help in a comprehensive way 4 different projects. So by the time you get to watch this, we will be doing a fundraiser to try to raise money to help out 4 different projects that each one of us is very particular about. The first one for me is a sister church that's in the verge of being homeless, because the congregation, the place where they were, and it's a church in Danbury, Connecticut. The place where they've been meeting is being they're getting ready to sell it. So the church is trying to raise money to either buy it or find another location to worship, because they can't stay there either if they don't have the money to buy it, and they need to find another location. And I promised them that I'll keep that in front of me as a matter of prayer, and I'll share it with this congregation, and we'll raise funds, whatever it is that you could donate towards that need, we'll greatly appreciate it.
As you know, my heart's with the homeless and the needy, and I had a great mentor. Sue Smith really taught me what it was like to serve those who really need it. So we would like to raise some funds to help the homeless. The coordinators from some of the soup kitchens have gotten together independently, and we're trying to get enough funding for giving the amount of homeless that we're sure are homeless Christmas gifts, trying to dress them from head to toe, because most of them don't have jackets, some don't have places to live, some live in tents, some live in bushes. So whatever we can do to help ease their pain and show them that they're loved, they're human beings, they're God's children. That's our goal, is to see what we can do to help them out. And even though it's just a Christmas thing right now, they need help year round. But this is a great place to start.
And so I'm very excited about this project in Haiti. Like I said before, we have 152 kids that I've grown to love, and they're kind of like my children right now. And the goal is just not to ask you right now to donate, but the goal is to get them to a point where we can educate them, to bring them the word, the good news, so that they're growing spiritually as much as they're going to grow intellectually. We want to teach them, we want to preach to them, and we want to feed them, because that's going to allow them to receive the word of God even more so. But the goal is to get them to a point where they can sustain themselves. They can now go back, as I am able to do, into a community in which they came from, and to continue to help those that are in need.
The area I chose was, much like everything else in the world, COVID has affected it. So we're going to continue doing the angel tree with some COVID changes. This year, it's going to be the monetary donation we make instead of purchasing specific gifts with specific cards. So this year, whatever monies we raise, our portion will go towards the angel tree to make sure that those kids can still receive their gifts, but without any of us needing to go to the stores. So again, We know it's going to be different and we know it's going to feel weird, but these kids are going to be very thankful that we stepped up to the challenge. So I thank you in advance for helping us make all 4 of these ministries happen and successful in this season.
So when you donate, it will go to a fund that we are calling Christian Ed. Erica, what did we call it again?
Christian Ed Christmas Collection.
Christian Ed Christmas Collection. It's a mouthful. But within it will be 4 different components. One of the needs might grab your heart, whereas the others doesn't. It does not matter. Once you donate, all 4 of the projects will be funded.